Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Good and Evil, episode 17 if I am counting right. Last time we finished up the slaughterhouses, got back to Iris, met the governor, got a boatload of pearls, and now all that's really left in the story is to collect enough pearls to get the right equipment and then go to the moon.
I already saw a star switch, east district behind the fountain.
But before we go to the moon, I will be doing all the little side things that are left, because when we go towards the moon, it's a point of no return. Carcharodon sapiens.
Transmission received. I'll file it right away. Okay, your roll of film is finished. Good. I'll transfer a pearl to you, Jade. And I'll recharge your film.
And in less than a minute we already got a pearl. That's the last of the pearls we'll be getting from the science center. Because we only have about 8 animals left. Come on, I want to get a picture of Moo, not double H. Moo? Mo, I think his name is, not Moo. No. Come on, why isn't it locking on to him? Let's do a bit of a glitch. Let's get a bit closer. There we go. Taurus sapiens.
Perfect. I'll add it to the list.
And as you can see, our final reward from the Science Center is an M-disc. Now, don't get your hopes up about it like I did. I thought it was something awesome, like cheats or something. No, not really cheats, but... yeah, I thought it was really something big, but instead it's just a compilation of all the photos you've made.
Alpha Section's murderers! Alpha Section's...
Quite the disappointment, if you ask me. If the side quest of getting photographs of all the wildlife on the planet makes a return in Beyond Green Evil 2, I hope they get us a better prize at the end. Well, I wouldn't really consider the governor to be a member of Iris, more a strong and close ally. Yeah, for some reason Xiao deduced that we are Shawnee, but it's probably just a good guess on his part. Has to be. And this will be the last time we'll be visiting Ming Tzu's shop, if I am correct. Because we have all that he has to offer, except for one little thing over there.
Identification, okay.
And there is only one iris disc we can get here, and he already has it in stock. So, let's grab what should be the last pearl from Ming Tzu. And go snatch Iris 514. And of course, let's go read it. So this will be the final time we are, so it might as well do it on his M-disc record, MD reader. I'll just call them M-readers.
Iris 514. The people of Hill is kidnapped by the Alpha Sections. A report from our special correspondent, Shawnee. We now know even more about the extensive kidnappings that have been striking the Hillian population. The victims are sent through the old slaughterhouses under the supervision of the Alpha Sections. Once there, they are sealed into Dom sarcophaguses, then shipped to the moon. The Alpha Sections and the Doms are annihilating the population of Hillis.
Yeah, as the photos start to stack up, more and more people start believing that not all of them can be manipulations. Though I think that around the time that this game came out, Photoshop was just starting out. So yeah. Nowadays, almost everything can be faked with photos. But often it's done badly. And yeah, here's the Alpha Section's
Whatever
HQ.
you do, don't let them see you. They will have no pity.
And he means that. This will be the final and toughest of the stealth raids we'll be performing on the Alpha Sections.
10-4! I'll find a way to join you. Watch your back, Miss Jade.
Though toughest is okay. What? Okay, I was a bit glitched there. Couldn't move past them and couldn't get out of the elevator. And yeah, this is the hardest of these sections, but as I've stated numerous times before, this game is quite easy, especially if you know it. So the chance of me getting caught here, pretty slim. But still, again, don't underestimate the Alpha Sections. As you can see, they are absolutely everywhere here. And so are their M5 laser cannons. I still don't know how I'm going to call them, so I'll just keep calling them by their full name. Yeah, don't underestimate the Alphas, or you'll bash your skull in. Still can't take them totally serious when they wear pinstripe pants. Seriously, again, why the entire set of armor except for their pants? Maybe if Beyond Good and Evil 2 is a bit more adult and similar armors would make a return, you could just kick some guy in the nuts and pick him out. That would be awesome. And don't worry about the Alphas turning towards you there. It seems that somewhere in their handbook it says to always turn to the left instead of the right. At least that's something I've noticed. Yeah. To be hasty is to be... yeah, to be dead. First one to say to be hasty is to be tasty, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense. Well, it would be fried. But I don't think fried human is that tasty. And I'll see what I can do with that. Yeah, this is a little extra bit. Just your standard windows. Just don't move when the Alphas have a line of sight on the windows. And you'll be fine. This guy in here is probably the most annoying of the most difficult one to avoid of all the Alphas in the area here. Once again, you get spotted, you get fried. Yeah, almost every time that I've pressed that button the guy notices, so yeah. You could perhaps you could sneak up behind him and kick his air tank. Because I don't really know if the laser cannons have a sight, line of fire in there, but still, let's just snatch these and get out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The mother load. And yeah, what has also been common with these stealth raids so far? A chase at the end. And this time we'll be having a special guest.
Lost, sweetheart?
The general himself. Yeah, keep running. Even though he is the general, he's as lousy a shot as any of his troops, even though he has twin laser guns. But just keep running, slow down is to die.
Don't break up the team. I'll Watson and Peters, page 823.
Let them go. They'll lead us to an even larger prize.
And with that, I always thought that he meant finding the iris den. But no, that's another cut from the game. I don't think that's really on a plot point that's often used in games. That you're part of a rebellion and that you've just escaped from the enemy only to find out they've been tailing you towards your hideout. Don't think that has been used that often in games. And with that, we're done in the Pedestrian City. This single guy has a line of dialogue that I always like. I always like that bit that he says that a soldier of the alien regular army, the regular alien army, just tells you to go buy the rebellion newspaper. Reminds me a bit of Dutch occupation from Nazi Germany.
Let's go back to your place. Need some clues to find the ship.
Yeah, we won't be going back just yet. Still something you can find here. And as to why I said that reminds me a bit of the time that during World War II that the Netherlands were occupied by the Nazis. How the heck did that big ass thing fit in the back? Yeah, the reason that it reminds me a bit from the occupation was that my family has a bit of a history with the occupation. As my grandmother, she distributed, she didn't distribute, but she transported newspapers from the rebellion, or from the resistance. Yeah, it's something I've always been proud about. Yeah, my grandmother and her mother. There's a bit of lag with the game right now. It's going at about 20 frames per second. Must be something going on in the background. It's acting quite stuttery with the camera catching up. I'm thinking about pausing the recording for a second and taking a look at what's going on. Yeah, I'll just quickly go to the Black Owl and save, pause, take a look what the heck is going on. See you in a few seconds. Okay, I'm back. It seems to have been gone. There wasn't anything going on in the background, so it must have been just the computer acting up. So let me continue where I was going, and as you can see, there's a little cave here. Ta-da! There are the remains of one of the Dom's sea serpents. Doesn't have to mean that this was one of the things that we shot down, as all of them landed in the ocean. But yeah, Teratosaurus, Imperator.
Perfect. I'll add it to the list.
And again, that could have used something, a nice bit of information or something. Like that they were assimilated into the DOMs or something, or just being controlled by it. Again, bit of a disappointment. And you already got the side of this thing over here. And there we go. Megaptera purpurea.
Good work.
And again, something that big, you probably have something interesting to say about, but she just doesn't. Okay, now let's go into the Black Owl. This time not to save, but to get something we could have gotten a lot earlier, but that I kind of overlooked, or that I always tend to overlook. Remember that little grate at the beginning here that we couldn't get through because Paige didn't have the right equipment? Well, now we can. And as I said, we could have gotten this earlier from the moment Paige got the cutting hammer. But again, I overlooked and forgot. So, if you please. Okay, up here we will find a PA1. And there's one more thing, so don't be hasty.
Scuttle okay.
Yeah, don't be hasty, you don't want to end up tasty. And yeah, now we can get a photograph of that thing. Before we couldn't get a picture of it because we couldn't get a good angle at it, because this little ridge here was blocking most of it, the sight of it on it. And yeah, the camera's a bit picky when it comes to this thing. And for some reason this thing does have its own little description. Just keep your camera on it, and when it goes green, snap a photo. Maybe if I stand over here. And the frames are dropping again. And nothing again this time. Must be something screwing up with my computer or something. I'll have to clean it up or something. There we... Ah, come on! Yeah, you can see how picky it can be. And now that the frames are going so low, it's adding another layer of annoyance on it. There we go. Papilio pilosus.
Remarkable. I don't think I've ever seen one this size.
5 frames. 3. Yeah, there's something going on. So, I'm guessing... And now it's nothing. Okay, game. Being a bit fickle today. To be honest, this is the 3rd time I've tried to record this program. Not this episode. First time I screwed up with the 3 hearts challenge that I accidentally picked up a mecha impulsor. And the second time the computer crashed. Now, yeah, the computer crashed for some reason or another. It just froze up completely. And I still got a few more minutes, so I might as well go in here. Okay, even though these are, this is property of the alpha sections, they've abandoned it, so you might be thinking, why the heck are we here then? Well, you'll get to see it in a few seconds.
Protect, Miss Jade! He's getting away with a pearl!
Yeah, there are crow checks around here with pearls. And yeah, the elves left a bunch of these Tesla coils around. But we can use transport units to just knock them out. Yeah, there's the mecha impulse that I accidentally picked up. So let's get this guy to fire his load. Fire his green. How the heck do I have full health? I had only 2 hearts left. And yeah, just to show, there's the mecha impulsor. 2 boosts. No thanks. Let's do this. Have double H push the button. Immediately super attack, and we'll launch that son of a gun. Right in. And I think it's pretty obvious what we have to do now.
Okay.
Let's get 2 more transport guys.
Yes, sir.
Right over there. Oh, nice! Just push the button. Let's see if we can repeat that. Ah, no, the Tesla coil got in the way. There we go. Clear sailing from here. All we have to do now is kick these guys back into the abyss. 1 down, 2, and 3.
Mama Go Garage is the one who's going to be happy.
And here's another chance to get a photograph of the albino rat. And there it went. Yeah. Well, over 20 minutes, so thank you all for watching. This has been Let's Play Beyond Good and Evil. Next time we'll be finishing up around the hills at the other side of the city. So thank you all for watching, and until then, have a nice day and goodbye.